She's the last person you'd expect as the victim in a shocking missing person mystery. Shelley Mook, a young mother in a quaint small town, seemingly without an enemy in the world.
She was so excited to have a little girl.
Married to her high school sweetheart.
There was going to be nobody else for her, and he was such a great guy.
A popular teacher.
She was beloved. As a teacher, she glowed.
Everybody loves Shelley. But somebody made her disappear.
Did somebody kidnap her? Was she carjacked, taken to an area, and killed?
Brittany Brooks remembers well the day when she and her best friend Shelley first met Tyler Mook back in Pennsylvania.
Oh, he was good looking. We just needed to know about him. And the rest is history. I mean, they immediately started dating and were together all the time.
Not long after that, 18-year-old Shelley and Tyler, who is 6 years older, are married with a baby on the way and headed to Tennessee to live near his family.
It was complete excitement. She was so excited to have a little girl, dress her up, and do all the things that a mommy does.
The little girl is named Liliana, but stress on the young marriage proves to be too much. And after 6 years together, the couple divorces.
Even after things had started to go wrong, there was always those second chances and hoping that it was going to be different. And it never ended up being different.
Shelley moves into an apartment in a neighboring town. She starts work as a teacher at the local middle school.
From all accounts, she was a good teacher, well respected by her peers, well liked by the students.
And she is sharing custody of her daughter with her ex-husband Tyler when she starts dating someone new.
I actually didn't know him. He seemed very, very quiet and reserved compared to Tyler.
Things are looking up for Shelley until the day she makes an appointment with a man at her apartment to get some work done.
So the handyman says she never showed up.
She wasn't there.
The next day, Shelley does not show up for work. Brittany gets a call from the school and she has a bad feeling that something is terribly wrong.
They were really concerned. And in that moment, it was pure fear. I felt as though I knew that she was gone.
Brittany starts making calls.
I'm talking to everybody that we could possibly talk to, law enforcement, asking them why they're not doing more, why they're not pursuing more.
Shelley's ex, Tyler, also calls police after she doesn't show up to pick up their daughter at his house.
I do not know exactly what he told them when he called. I just know that he called and reported her missing.
Around the same time, firefighters in a neighboring county are busy cleaning up after a late-night car fire in a remote field. Nobody is in the vehicle, and authorities figure it's likely an insurance job or a stolen car.
They did find an accelerant, so they knew that this was arson. They knew it was set, but they didn't know why. They thought this was probably somebody joyriding, and they dumped the car.
Everything in the car goes up in smoke. The plates are gone, and there's no way to trace it, except for one thing.
After the car cooled off, they were able to get the VIN number from the vehicle and run it.
It turns out that torch car belongs to Shelley Mook.
What did the vehicle look like?
It was completely burned out. It just looked basically like a skeleton of the vehicle.
And Shelley is nowhere to be found.
Literally without a trace. Community was devastated. Her disappearance affected everybody. Her students were very sad, shocked.
Police start retracing Shelley's steps from when she was last seen leaving work, headed home to meet a man working on her apartment.
Was the handyman ever found by police, do you know?
Yeah, he was spoken to.
Do you know if the handyman's alibi was ever verified?
I do not know that.
And what about the new man in her life?
Shelley was dating someone at the time she vanished.
She was. Actually searched Shelley's new apartment in Murfreesboro for any information that would give me into her frame of mind.
What was Shelley's normal routine?
She pretty much went to work and went home.
Next, the mystery of Shelley's disappearance only deepens with a bizarre pocket-dialed 911 phone call.
911, Central Emergency. Hello?
They know I want to stay in the United States. They can find me.
The operator is listening on the line, and it's a man. A man is talking about the Shelley Mook case. He accidentally butt dialed 911.
They want to come arrest me, we're going to work.
He was abusive, at times cruel. Court records show that he pushed her around, snatched her around when he would get upset.